It's October 15, 2011, and at this time of the year I start protecting some of my most marginal plants. So the banana trunks I've wrapped already, get that out of the way, and I have a huge yucca elephantippes I wrap as well. And this plant right here, the Dicksonia antarctica, which is a Tasmanian tree fern, and I'm going to show you the proper way to protect one of these. This one I planted in April 1994, and it has over 57 inches of trunk on it now. The foliage fronds stay green through the winter here. As you can see, I have it in a sheltered alcove here in Zone 8B, and this is probably more like a Zone 9 microclimate here. It probably would get by through our average winter without protection, but I don't want to take the chance. At $20 a trunk inch, I'd hate to lose this plant. And it's a very old plant. It takes a long time to get them to this size. So first of all, what I do, the inner crown, if it's going to get cold, you always stuff burlap in the inner crown where the fronds emerge, so where the cosiers come out, the new fiddleheads. That's the most tender part of the Dicksonia antarctica, or any tree fern. Dicksonia antarctica is one of the more hardy tree ferns for this growing zone. There's Dicksonia fibrosa and sclerosa as well. So anyway, burlap on the inner crown, and the top portion of the tree fern, I hang burlap all around the top of the trunk, and where the old fronds were, where they've been cut off, I just sort of push it all in there. So it hangs down about maybe 2 feet, if that. And then the rest of the trunk I just wrap some bubble wrap around bubble plastic. It's a very good insulation factor of this stuff. And I use black electrician's tape to hold it on. So that's how I protect the tree fern. And like I say, I got that out of the way, so if it does get cold this winter, if we get a really bad cold snap, I don't have to scramble around, you know, to get things protected. I don't have to worry about it. So this one is now done for the winter, and all I have to do is really just push some burlap in the crown if we're gonna get a deep freeze. Personally, I'm banking on a mild winter. I know AccuWeather is talking about a cold winter, but I don't believe anything they have to say. So I'll just grab that camera and I'll give you a closer look at this protected Tasmanian tree fern. It is an absolutely beautiful day here on Salt Spring Island. So there's the overall tree fern, loving this weather. Those fronds are hardy to about 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Below 20 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 6.5, they start to brown. So, and it's not often we get temperatures below 20 degrees Fahrenheit here on Salt Spring, well, at least in this location. So there is the trunk, bottom portion. There's the top portion with the burlap, and you can see it in the crown as well. So that is the proper way to protect a tree fern in this growing zone. And if you don't protect it, you are risking the chance of losing it in a bad winter. And once every 10 years we seem to get a very bad winter where temperatures will fall slightly below 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and if the center of that tree fern freezes, you can probably kiss it goodbye, or at least it will be stressed and it'll never grow quite the same after that. I also tend to put fishnet around this garden because you see that cat? It uses it as a scratching pole. And cats are bad news with tree ferns. So the bananas are wrapped, the tree fern's wrapped, and all I have to do is just put the Lexan on my cold frames to protect all the small potted palms, the liner palms, and all my other 1 gallon palms stay right out in the open. I just throw mulch around the pots. So there you have it. October 15th, 2011, and the Dicksonia antarctica, or Tasmanian tree fern, is protected for the winter. I will unwrap that mid-March. Usually about mid-March I take that off, or even earlier. Depending on the weather, I just watch the forecast. That's always the best thing to do.